Patrick Mahomes' mom's white?
Yeah.
So.
No, we're going 1940s drafts rules.
No.
All right?
No. CMC has 3 touchdowns yesterday. Yep. He's not the only one on that offense that was rolling yesterday. Ayuk had some. He was eating. Obviously, Kittle was eating out there. Debo does this thing. Yep. It's a never-ending supply of weapons. CMC might win the MVP as a running back. Should probably have eyes on that guy. Then you see the interview afterwards of Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey.
This is Robin Big. Robin Big. Just looking for meatball.
Rest in peace to Big Black. But Trent Williams saying that about him and CMC, it's like the locker's tight. It feels like the perfect recipe, perfect storm over there with the Niners. That was one of my favorite posts that have ever been posted on any social media platform ever. Rashard Mendenhall, former running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with an all-black versus all-white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT. Christian McCaffrey is potentially going to win the MVP at the running back position. I will say the conversation that particular tweet has initiated around NFL circles is magical. Could potentially pull people apart, has really brought people together. There's been a lot of respect given. I don't know if we got any corners, is what J.J. Watt said, but if you start looking around at some other position, wait a minute, hold the phone. The tight end position has really become something.
4 tight ends, 1 back. See what you can do. Kelsey, Kittle, Hawkinson, Laporta. Who are you going to cover?
We're 4 wide, all right? 4 wide. And we got Patrick Mahomes too, so don't even think about it.
Patrick Mahomes' mom's white?
Yeah.
So.
No, we're going 1940s drafts rules.
No.
All right?
No.
You got 1 drop, you're on our team.
That is not how we see. That's racist. You racist.
1 drop, he's ours.
No.
Yeah, tell him who else is on our team.
The Polynesian, the Ooses.
Welcome. Get to our strength coaches. Dwayne The Rock fucking Johnson, bitch.
Might need some wideouts to play corner.
We need a long snapper.
I don't think there is right now in the NFL a black kicker. There's no complaints like, hey, there should be more because the kicking position is so off. Yeah, I guess you guys could take the job that if you missed, you just hated in an entire city for the rest of your life.
Since you guys got a Polynesian, we got an Asian, so we'll take.
No, I don't think that's how it
Atlanta's
works.
kicker.
Fuck, Young Wei is a dog. I think the whites are going to have to put defensive ends out of corner, and we're going to have to jam.
Bully ball.
The Bills just smacked the Cowboys right in the mouth. Here's Josh Allen immediately after the game. Hey, how'd you win? Why'd you win? What was it? And his first answer.
Let James cook. Let James
That is a pivotal part of it. They're bullying people. The Buffalo Bills are all the way back. We believe in Josh Allen and the Bills now. In the 4 games with Joe Brady as offense coordinator, James Cook has 4 touchdowns and 21 touches per game. First 10 games had 2 touchdowns, average 14.4 touch. This guy has become the focal point of the offense. How about the Chiefs? They get a win over the Patriots, and everybody's like, are they dead?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Incredible.
You just beat Belichick, you know? Like, it's still a Belichick defense.
What's going on with Tony, man? Like, I feel for the dude almost.
But at some point, he's got to stop getting so unlucky, right? Different vibes, this Chiefs team, than years past. But I think we're about to enter Chiefs season. Should they have gotten a win over the Bills? I mean, the Bills could have answered, of course. Now that we've seen what the Bills did to the Dallas Cowboys, maybe it's a much different conversation. But it's like they don't look the exact same. They're still winning games. And Kornacki said last night on NBC and Peacock, there's a chance that Kansas City Chiefs end up as the #1 seed in the AFC with what they got left versus who they got left. Michael Pittman Jr. in the concussion protocol. The guy who hit him, suspended for the rest of the year.
Wait, that's real?
Yep. Have not seen any of his other plays. I will say the one against Michael Pittman was ugly. Full speed, it was loud.
For Pittman. There's flags all over.
Everybody on the field for both teams took a knee around him. So he was able to turn over immediately afterwards. And I think he even had his knees up. But everybody still went and took a knee around them.
Rest of the year?
Suspended the rest of the year, yeah. They're going to say because things he's done in the past. I haven't seen other plays he's done. But that one is probably going to be shown as what we don't want in the league anymore. Kaimi Fairbairn coming back. Did you see his full name?
I have seen that before.
I just saw it again yesterday written out because he was back. And he hits a game winner, obviously. Big time kick. What a ball. Way to go, Kaimi. They call him Emi, I think. His middle name is maybe 40 letters long. John Christian Ka Imi no o Loa Mecca Ike Oke Kumu Upoa. Kaimi Fairbairn. Could you imagine having to write that in school?
Could you imagine graduation?
Oh, the announcer. Hey, Jake Browning's really got it. This guy seems to really have the ability to lead. Now, obviously, they get a big time win. McPherson's the dude. All the conversation afterward, though, from Jake Browning is basically saying that the Vikings shouldn't have cut him.
I think right after we made the field goal to win the game, I screamed at a camera and said they never should have cut me.
Should have never cut me!
Yeah, I mean, you can't say that the whole week and then go lose. You just wait until you win and then don't look like an idiot. I feel like I need a beer.
What? I gotta love this dude. Just like the Joe Burrow mentality is like cold. This dude's a savage as well. The boys are winning over there. Panthers dead.
Oh, boy. That stadium.
Big win
Holy
yesterday.
hell.
Electric.
Patriots dead.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, you know.
Was that stadium sold out yesterday?
Not sold out, but T-Swift was there. So basically.
No, that's what I'm saying, because she sold it out all by herself.
Yeah.
So she was in there watching two teams, a lot of talent. Couldn't sell the place out.
No, I don't think so. But we did get that sweet clip of her dropping a huge bomb, really, really loud on one of the.
No, she said
boys.
flag. She wanted a penalty.
Oh,
She would never say F,
Well,
dash, dash,
Not Taylor.
dash,
No.
Yeah, that,
flag.
Yep.
That's what I think. Oh, she could have said the F dash
yeah.
dash.
Looks like the CK at the end.
She could have said the F dash dash.
If I was 100% today, I'd be definitely pushing to play. But the fact is, I'm not. I've been working hard to get closer to that, but I'm still 14 weeks tomorrow from my surgery. Being medically cleared as 100% healed is just not realistic at 14 weeks.
I think everybody says that makes a lot of sense. If you were willing to risk not being 100% to get back in there for a team that had a chance to go on a run and make the playoffs, I think that would have made sense too as people. I think we would have been like, all right, that makes sense. If he's at 70%, whatever it is, but they still have a chance to go on a run, this is still a storybook.
We're in the hypothetical world. If we win Sunday, then I need to go through a week of 11 on 11 practice, taking team reps, seeing how I respond to that, seeing how much I can move in the pocket. So there still would have been a conversation. It wouldn't have been, hey, we won, you're activated, you're for sure playing. Now, obviously, being a competitor, I would have pushed it as hard as I could this week.
So there would have been a lot of steps to get through, but there's potential that we would have been able to.
I think we got to first decide, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll allow it.
We also need to have a debate on what the best Home Alone is.
I watched 2 the other night. It was fantastic.
Who's
First,
your favorite because there's a cameo from Trump?
that is why Connor enjoys it.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Don't
that-
put words in my mouth. I never said that.
But
It helps.
We used to watch White Christmas on Christmas Eve, and then It's a Wonderful Life we would watch on Christmas. I think Elf is still probably the best Christmas movie.
what about Grinch?
I like the old Grinch.
Cartoon, I can deal with that.
Yeah, I like the cartoon.
Santa Claus, Tim Allen, Scott Calvin, solid.
What about Krampus? That's a pretty good Christmas movie.
Yeah. Sleigh Ride with Bill Goldberg.
No, I think the most underrated Christmas movie, though, also has the most swear words in it, Bad Santa. Basically, any movie with little people in it is going to be in my top 25. Willow, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi,
WWE,
Jackass.
Monday Night Raw.
Harry Potter, Elf.
It's more than 25 movies all of a sudden.
Those are all in my top 25.
And it's not just me, obviously. It's the Toxic Table at Boston Connor, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
It says Taylor Swift, but it's not Taylor.
Whoa, what's that all about?
I think it's like a combination of the two. I think it's a play on
that a
Taylor
shot?
Swift, and it is just Dog the Bounty Hunter.
We will not take any negative comments about Taylor Swift.
Definitely not negative.
Well,
It's
is that
Dog.
what you're doing?
Are we saying Dog the Bounty Hunter isn't a compliment?
So Taylor Swift right now is still selling out stadiums all across the world.
Big
Dog the
deal.
Bounty Hunter couldn't find that. The last thing I heard,
did find
he
him.
did not find him.
No.
Some people say Dog maybe lost his fastball. Had it at one time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he was painting.
Oh, my
Bruh,
God.
cigarettes, catching
Yeah,
ice. I
right.
mean, he was
Brady
doing the whole
Johnson.
thing.
Yes.
But they said he has lost his fastball since maybe Beth passed away, bruh. So to put Taylor Swift's name on top of that at the exact time where Taylor's the hottest thing on earth right now, I think maybe a little bit of a mixed messaging going on.
I'm going to be honest. I think all you guys are pretty damn soft. Making this into a Dog the Bounty Hunter doesn't deserve to be talked about, or Taylor Swift doesn't deserve to be in the same name.
Listen, Dog saved a lot of ice heads from a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Why are we tearing him down then? Why,
I'm
why
not
are we-
tearing him down. I'm
Yes,
just saying.
you guys are. You're bringing up the last thing he did and how it wasn't successful. But Dog was very good for a very long time. So let's not just say, hey, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Don't put him on a T-shirt with Taylor Swift's name because Dog the Bounty Hunter's lost it. Go to hell, all of you, for insinuating that he shouldn't be in the same realm as Taylor Swift.
Obviously,
Oh,
your
Lord.
intent is not a negative one with how passionately you just defended Dog the Bounty.
I think Dog's in the same realm as Bonnie, who performed at the halftime of Cowboys Thanksgiving.
That's Dolly
Dolly
Parton.
Parton.
Hello, beautiful people. Merry Christmas from the Thunderdome on this Trenches Wednesday, December 20th, 2023. This sports program starts now. Football is happening in a beautiful way, and obviously Christmas is right around the corner, as is the new year. We are celebrating alongside all of you as things in sports continue to pop off. Now, late at night, you might turn on a Christmas movie. Last night, watched Santa Claus. Scott Calvin, he did it again. Did he not? When he goes out there, reads the card, puts on the suit, he's the big guy.
Yeah.
Now, think about if that Santa Claus
Okay.
had a little bit better bass. You know, a little bit better balance.
You're right.
Didn't get thrown off just by somebody going, hey, yo. You know, like Santa Claus maybe be a little bit better of an athlete. I fear that Scott Calvin and Charlie Calvin's relationship would have never been a thing ever.
Yeah,
That
probably.
would have been another fatherless kid. But instead, because of that guy having no balance and falling off the roof, now they're like the bestest of buds.
Yeah.
That's a true holiday story. The Grinch, you know, getting a chance to dive into Jim Carrey being an asshole on set for 6 months to make one of the greatest movies of all time. It is wonderful this time of year. Football means more than it meant just 2-3 months ago. And there's storylines developing on good cultures and bad cultures literally every single moment. Here's George Pickens talking about the blocking play.
Jalen Warren run toward the end zone. What'd you see on that? And would you handle that differently if you had to do it over again?
No, I was just trying to prevent the Tank Dell situation. The same thing that happened to Tank Dell. I didn't want to get an injury. You know, when you stay on the block too long, you can get ran up on very easy. So
some people are questioning your effort.
All the people that's questioning my effort, they don't play football. They do what y'all do.
I do appreciate that he has built up quite a hatred for the media. He's using his outside voice for that particular. You should have kept that one inside. That's our big takeaway as soon as we hear it, because anytime somebody who wants to build a narrative about somebody hears something like that, they are definitely going to be like, I ain't want an injury. Okay. Is that... Remember, George Pickens can throw people around and has demonstrated that he would throw people around. But I think it's more indicative of the cultures. Detroit's culture is like, yeah. Niners culture, yeah. And right now the Steelers culture just seems like, when you're saying that type of stuff, do the coaches know that he's worried about getting hurt? Because he's the 1 point block pretty much. That comes back to a culture type thing in my eyes. Maybe George Pickens trying to get the hell out of town.
We once had a conversation on a bus, and a guy brought up the fact that he wiped front to back. He went down the front side to wipe.
This was the internet, I think, a couple years ago. There's people that stay seated while they wipe, and I'm like, how do you get in there? Tiny legs. I think these people have very small legs. I assume the guy you're talking about did not have small legs, though. He had to fight through there. Every time he's dumping. Why are you doing that?
He's fighting his ball bag.
Every single time.
I mean, there's a lot of obstacles, man. You could get caught up on any number of obstacles. On
so much. And now that I'm changing diapers, I poop on her stomach somehow. I'm like, wow. The pay for play thing is with the collectives and how, because they're throwing out money, how much money people are getting paid and made. And I'm texting people that potentially would know, agents and such. I'm like, are these real numbers? Like, everything's inflated that you're seeing right now. Every number's being inflated by the agents. They're the ones putting it out there to put leverage on other people to potentially make more money. So nobody knows what's real and what isn't real. It's a wild transition phase right now that's happening in college. Is that an accurate depiction there of the situation, Coach?
That is accurate. I like the way you say things, so I don't have to say them. It is.
I got you, Coach. What the hell is in this guy's box? He pulls out like 15 Quest 3s. They're like $1,000 a pop. Box is worth 15 racks. You just stumbling around. We appreciate you. You're a good man.
Don't play Nick, though. Nick is kind of a year ahead of everybody else in that game. So
sick. I could fucking spin it anywhere else.
First thing that guy said on the show today.
You could smell it in the air this morning. I don't know if you guys did too, but I knew F-bomb is flying. I don't know when.
You know, the holiday spirit has filled us up to a level of happiness and carefree that you're supposed to be. Nick didn't even say hello earlier. That's his first introduction to the program today. Boston Connor's compadre there at the Toxic Table last night found himself trending in Tokyo, New York City, and Los Angeles, all at the same exact time. We had a nice office Christmas party last night. So Ty had 3-4 drinks quickly as soon as he got there, having fun. I see a lot of laughing, a lot of commotion at the end of the table. Word makes its way down like telephone down at the end of the table to me. Have you seen the breaking news? And I said, I have not. And he goes, Ty broke some news. And I look at Ty. I go, you broke news? And he goes... This is what Ty had tweeted at the beginning of the Christmas party last night. Hearing from very reliable sources that Yamamoto to the Yankees is done. 9 years, $326 million. Being told Godzilla Matsui helped push it over the goal line. Yoshi keeps the number 18 jersey. As the night goes on, it continues to grow. It continues to grow. All the way to Ty getting community noted by Jet Passett. After 2.5 million people, we'll say at the time, had saw Ty's tweet, it went down. Yoshinobu Yamamoto signed a 12-year, $325 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. There was people not happy with Ty. Jimmy Lombo says, this is what happens when you hire podcasters to be journalists on ESPN. Nobody hired us to be journalists, Lombo. Also, this guy did shart his pants literally on air last week.
A very important thing to keep in mind is I'm a diehard Yankees fan. So this isn't me just trying to cast bait out there. I woke up this morning just like all these people who are telling me to kill myself. I was expecting this guy to be Dahn in pinstripes today.
So you heard this news from your source, Bruce.
By way of a couple other people who were in the know at the time. Should I have, maybe reached out a little bit? Maybe, but got a couple cocktails in you, okay? That baseball comes down the pike looking like a beach ball. And I just said, you know what? Screw it. Team was wrong. Years were wrong. Money kind of right on the... Right in the ballpark. Sometimes when you hop into that MLB hot stove, you get third-degree burns.
You are a scumbag. Like,
What do you
think
mean,
about
Jay?
what you Godzilla Matsui. People should have known at that point.